you can win lots of exciting prizes. Don't forget to play before 5 p.m. every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And today is a Monday, so you have the opportunity to win 1 million Ghana cedis. Dial *266# or download the iOS and Android apps on mega6lotto.com to play. Mega 6 Lotto is approved and regulated by the National Lotteries Authority. Now let's get into the stories. Bofoakwa played their first game in the Ghana Premier League for the first time in 16 years at the Sunyani Coronation Park. A 2-1 win over RTU ensured a win and all 3 points on the club's return to Ghana's top flight. Now head coach for the team, Frimpong Manson, and has spoken about the performance of the team and hopes they can get better going into subsequent matches.
Well, I think it was a very good game for us. We had a very good first half and scored in the process. But then along the line, when they equalized, that is where we almost got off. But then after some time with the substitution, we came back into the game. So it was no wonder we had that penalty. So for me, I think we did very well, very well. Looking at where we are.
So that is Stephen Frimpong. So they did very well. Now to some other results from the Ghana Premier League. Hatfield defeated Nswatraman FC by a goal to nil. Bichim United 1, Dreams FC 0, Aduana FC 2, Mediama FC 0, Karela United 3, Brecum Chelsea 1, Hearts of Lions 0, Great Olympics 0, and Nations FC defeated Summertex by 2 goals to 0 at Abrankase. It was a good result for Nations FC as they played their first ever home game in the Ghana Premier League. Here is head coach Kasim Mengo Okanzi.
It's work in progress. Building a new team is not easy. It's a new team together. We have only one player who played this match with the first 11. So a new team that we're building. It's not easy to build. So it's work in progress. We are not done. We are not satisfied with. You win a game, so we are no. We are not satisfied. There's more work to be done. That's why I say work in progress. So we need to work more and play better than what we did. We can play better than what we did. So we need to work. That's why I say work in progress. So as time goes on, the improvement will come. It's a new team that we're building, a new team, new players all together. It's not easy, but you have go very, very fast. So it will be better.
It's going to be better according to him now. That is Kasim Mengolo Kansi. Now, Congolese striker Kashala Ramos won its goal, was decisive, and Martin Koopman wants to see more from the House of Folk team that defeated Nswatraman.
It's not easy. First home game. It's always tense. They are still a little bit nervous. But if this team put out the nervous in the legs, a lot of players, you have also players who have a lot of experience, and one of them is next to me, and also Costa. So I think they play a very, very good game. They have always control. So I'm happy with the 3 points today. And now we must work a new week for the next game. So this is not the end, it's only the beginning.
So that is Martinez Koopman, head coach for Accra Hearts of Folk. Now, for the first time in his coaching career, Maxwell Kunedu lost to Hearts of Folk. Well, these were a few words he shared at the post-match presser.
Like talking about Hearts of Folk making the game, that is football, it's normal. I mean, one day I thought that with the early record they could go 2-3-0, but we were fighting hard and prevented them from scoring. But we are not taking anything away from House of Folk. We play better and deserve the win. But our boys also did well.
Maxwell Kunedu, the head coach for Nswatraman Football Club. Now, Asante Kotoko lost their first game of the 2023-2024 Ghana Premier League season at the Jones Park to BBN Gold Stars. The Miners, through Prince Kwabnose and Eric Bosomtwe, outscored Mohamed Sharif's finish to give Gold Stars their first win over Kotoko after their return to Ghana's top flight. Head coach for Kotoko, Prosper Natiogun, was happy with his players' performance despite the loss, but head coach for BBN Gold Stars, Michael Osei, expressed joy at bagging home all the maximum points.
After the whistle, their heads were up. I mean, there's nothing like a drop in confidence. We look very confident. We are motivated. We've come. We did our best. We lost, but I don't think we disgraced ourselves. We played well. Only that, out of nowhere, we considered that second goal.
Let me congratulate the guys again. I mean, it was amazing performance. They were determined. They were very disciplined in our tactical play. During the game, you can see all the departments. We were very organized. We were very super in the whole game. So I'm even short of words. I'm so happy for the performance and the scoreline today.
Michael Osei and Prosper Nate Ogum there. Now moving away to the English Premier League, and Mauricio Pochettino told Chelsea to grow up after his young side continued their miserable start to the season, by losing Malo Gusto to a red card and failing to a 1-0 defeat to Aston Villa at the Stamford Bridge. The Argentine wasn't really a happy man.
I think talking about the game is first half, I think we deserve a little bit more. I think we had the control of the game, and then the second half, I think we started on the top of them, but after with the red card, the game changed, and we need to just maybe 60 minutes until 11, and then with 10 men.
Well, so Mauricio Pochettino there. Liverpool defeated West Ham 3-1. Brighton also defeated Bournemouth by 3-1 on Sunday. Now Bruno Fernandes scored a lovely volley as Manchester United traveled to beat Burnley 1-0 at the Turf Moor. Erik ten Hag is looking at building over the win to restore Manchester United's poor run of results.
There is a real good spirit in the dressing room, and what we have seen is when you defend with 11 and you do it in the right moment, you run and you recognize the recovery triggers, and then it's very difficult to play against Man United, against this Man United. And that made us last season so hard to beat, that made us last season so many clean sheets, and so it's not a coincidence that today we have a clean sheet.
No coincidence, they had a clean sheet. Now Manchester City also defeated Nottingham Forest by 2-0 with goals from Phil Foden and Erling Haaland to keep their 100% start to the new season. 6 matches, 6 victories for the citizens. Now this win was marred by midfielder Rodri's red card after he held the throat of Gibbs White in an altercation. Pep Guardiola has expressed his displeasure towards that action from the Spaniard.
I don't know why the first action is not yellow card, and after the first action, yellow card to us. I don't understand. First minute, there is an action that Erling Haaland go alone to the goal, then it's yellow card. It's the same guy, make an action to Rodri, like get the yellow card. It will be the second yellow card. And after the first action, we get a yellow card. But it's not, I'm sorry, it's not the first season I'm here. It's 8 years here, so we know each other quite well. Really, really well, all of us. So I know what happened. I said to half-time, be careful, guys, be careful.
You sound angry with Rodri, is that fair?
Yeah.
Fair to say? You are?
Yeah, I don't like to play against them for our faults.
Would you expect Rodri to apologise to his teammates for that? Because
I had done it.
He has done it?
Yeah.
Well, so Rodri has apologized to his other team members. Now let's move on to some other stories. And Arsenal couldn't get the very best from yesterday's game as they ended 2-2 at the Emirates in the North London derby. Mikel Arteta was left a little frustrated with the results.
It's what we got, but obviously being twice ahead, we expect to win the game, especially because we scored the goals. But we have total dominance of the match, and that was a blow, especially after scoring the second one and conceding so early when we have to build some momentum and then get grip of the game and be in control to win it. And we missed that today because at the end as well, I think we were pushing, and we didn't find a way to win it. Well, that we wanted to win it, and it's especially for us because you can make so many Arsenal supporters happy, and I'm sure that they are not as happy as they would have been with the win.
So that is there from Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta. Now Tottenham Hotspur manager Ange Postecoglou was full of praise for his Spurs side and singled out Yves Bissouma for his quality.
Longer, and then second half it was kind of both teams had opportunities. It's always difficult. They're a top team, particularly here at home, to dominate a game totally. But I thought we showed great character and belief in our football, and we got a result. Yeah, look, we want to be a team that's aggressive without the ball, and I think we are. That's how we scored our second goal, by being aggressive and pressing in the opposition half. And it's not always easy to do, especially against. I thought we did that really well today. I thought the best part of our game was just how hard we worked defensively to put pressure on them and not give them really any time to dictate the tempo.
On now to some news from Spain, and in the Madrid derby, Atletico Madrid claimed the capital's bragging rights with a 3-1 victory over Real Madrid. Alvaro Morata grabbed the brace and Antoine Griezmann scored the other as Real's 100% start to the season came to a shuddering halt. Toni Kroos struck for the visitors, but it was a Rennes highlight on an otherwise difficult night for Real. It means Barcelona will stay top on 16 points after their 3-2 win over Celta Vigo on Saturday, one ahead of Real. The results leaves Real Madrid now third in the table, with Diego Simeone's side rising to fifth on the log. Now to France, and in the Le Classique, Randal Colomwani scored his first goal in PSG colours and set up another as PSG crashed miserable Marseille 4-0 in Ligue 1. Achraf Hakimi was the other star of the show for the host, with the Moroccan firing home a brilliant free kick and assisting two more, but a convincing Le Classique win was overshadowed by an injury to Kylian Mbappe, who was withdrawn in the first half. Now finishing off with some news from Ajax, and they have ended their collaboration with director of football Sven Mislintat with immediate effect. Well, according to Ajax, the lack of broad support within the organization is the reason behind Mislintat's decision. Well, this is not the first time he's leaving a club on a very bad note. He left Arsenal, Borussia Dortmund on the same note, and now leaving Ajax after a few disagreements. That'll be all for sport this morning on Sunrise on 3FM 92.7. Let's give thanks to Mega 6 Lotto. 6 numbers can change your life. What would you do if you won 1 million Ghana cedis today with only 49 numbers to choose from? You can win exciting prizes. Don't forget to play before 5 p.m. every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Dial star 266# or download the iOS and Android apps on mega6lotto.com to play. Mega 6 Lotto is approved and regulated by the National Lotteries Authority. Don't forget that there is a match coming up in the Ghana Premier League, the final game for match day 2. Accra Lions will play against Legon Cities at 3 p.m. at the Accra Sports Stadium. My name is Kelvin Owusu Ansah. Sunrise continues. Have a brilliant Monday.